Ninth on the programme is a Class 3-1 small. We're at the 1200 metres for the next 11 races on the card, not forgetting, and the field is headed by Power Kep, who was a brilliant winner last time out, pretty much came from last to first over the 1200 metres on a soft track though. Excellent Danny's the last start winner as well, draws barrier number 1. Solar Winds, first up since December's changed stables as well, now with Casper Founds. Golden Warsteed makes his debut here for Richard Gibson, Harry Bentley. He was a winner in Nyland before arrived, twice in actual fact. Transcendent gets the blinkers on for the first time. Adios, they switch the blinkers for the visor. Global Harmony, 6th on debut behind Excellent Daddy. And Lucky 8 comes up in class. He was pretty good on debut, beating Chicken Dance as favourite. And War Weapon, top 4 finishes on 2 of his last 3 run-ups. Ace 1 last time.
He's going the right War Weapon too, gets in with a light weight, but Adios has led up in a trial since that last start 6th, and he can speed across and lead. Lucky 8 gets into a great spot behind him. Armour Eagle, now Call Me Teddy's on a quick backup, Nick and a surface switch. He's out there 3 wide with Golden Warsteed, and Sky Forever comes back to Sha Tin for the first time since New Year's Day.
Yeah, Call Me Teddy drawn in 12, so he's going to have to do things tough out there. Jazz Club, who's had the 1 run so far, he's likely to get back, and Solar Winds has changed stables now with Casper Founds and gets a hood and tongue tie going on, and he'll also get towards the rear of the field.
Right, we'll start our search here with a replay of Power Kep. And I said he was on a softer track. It was actually yielding to soft officially, Mark, with this win, but it really was quite striking. It
was massive because, as you said, he was miles off them coming up to the home turn, and Midori Beauty had been sent for home. He's won 2 from his last 4. He does carry an extra 7 pounds, up to 134 now, Nick. Obviously relished the wet track. Just with the extra weight concerned me a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I had him prior to this labelled as perhaps a bit of a sub-stayer at this sort of distance, but he's proven me wrong there, and that was quite a convincing win, really.
Humble brag warning, that was my best bet that day. I don't want to desert him completely, but I agree with Mark. I think the weight might just anchor him here. As we look at horses like Global Harmony, Mark, Excellent Daddy winning, and Power Kep's in this again for 3rd.
He's indeed. There's some really promising light-weighted horses in this race. Excellent Daddy's going to get a good run on the inside. He goes up 8 pounds in weight, but of the others, Global Harmony, just unlucky. We'll see him in those orange colours. He comes up behind them. No run there, Nick, still no run, and that's pretty much the case for the remaining 150 metres.
Yeah, no room at the end whatsoever for him. And look, I guess if you like Power Kep, then you've got to like this winner on this occasion in the shape of Excellent Daddy, because he's obviously franked the form for him. So they all tie in quite nicely.
They do indeed. Lucky 8, though, Nick, how impressed were you on the debut?
Very much so. Obviously, he'd obviously shown us plenty at the trials, and he obviously missed an actual engagement first of all when he was due to make his debut, but obviously didn't let his fans down by doing this. I thought he was still very green here, Mark, throughout the run. Once he's hit the front, he's wavered a little, but the fact he was able to put a buffer of 2 1/4 lengths on them suggested he's pretty smart.
Absolutely. Comes up in grey with 121 pounds, and to further frank that, Andrew, Chicken Dance has gone on to win since.
Yeah, so it looks good, doesn't he? He's getting 13 pounds off Power Kep as well, which does look on the harder side. What about this first starter, Mark? Golden Warsteed.
Yeah, he missed out, but he has shown improvement in his 3 trials. This is the latest of them. He's won on the poly track twice since arriving, or before arriving, in Dundalk over the 14 and the 1600 metres. First trial he was beaten 5, second trial he was beaten 5, and then he was a neck behind Dream Boss. So strikes a hard field to make his debut in, Nick, but there has been some improvement.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, clearly has talent. He's a 2-time winner. He has won those races over 14 and 1600 metres for GR Lines. So this is as good a starting point as any, and Richard Gibson, he's been amongst the winners of late as well.
He has set a winner Wednesday night. This is Adios, Nick, at the trials. We assume he'll roll forward despite drawing barrier 14.
I think so. They've swapped the headgear with him here, Andrew, as well. Blinkers off, visor going on, Joe's on, and I guess sometimes if there isn't much speed underneath you, then being drawn wide is probably not the worst position to be in the world, and he's certainly a horse who showed up well on debut, and on the back of this trial, Mark, he looks interesting.
Yeah, good trial, wasn't it? And Global Harmony not knocked around. His starts have been poor at times in the trials, Global Harmony, so you just have to keep everything crossed at the start.
OK, all right. Plenty of clues then, and well matched, I think, as well, Nick, but who do you think comes out on top?
Absolutely, yeah, really good race this. I'm going to go with the 1-star, 1-win Lucky 8, who did it very well on debut. Really impressed by the performance. He's going up in grade, but I think he's certainly a Class 3 horse, if not something better perhaps in due course. So he'll go on top over the mightily unlucky Global Harmony. It was there for all to see, blocked at every juncture, and he eventually got out and finished off nicely. So he'll go in for second. Power Kip in for third. Big weight, but he did win very well last time. An excellent daddy, of course. Both he and the top weights form tie in nicely together. 13, 11, 1 and 2.
A little bit similar, 13, 11, 10 and 2. Lucky 8 coming up in grade, just the way he did it on debut and with Chicken Dance winning since. Global Harmony really unlucky at his first start. Adios if he gets across and leads. An excellent daddy, good win last time. And the fact he's drawn barrier number 1, thought he might be the best of the higher weighted horses in the race. 13, 11, 10 and 2.
13, 11, 10, my top 3 as well, but I've stuck with Power Cap to maybe for a wider exotic there in race 9. That's a Class 3 over the 1200.